Good morning peeps, how we doing? Friday 23rd of June, we are 2 days out. Actually, we are 40 hours out. I'm quite chilled this morning, you know, I'm relaxed. Really trying to kind of stay calm and composed. Obviously over the last week there's been moments of self-doubt, there's been moments of undeniable confidence. You take it all with a pinch of salt when you get to this part of prep. Weight this morning was up again, so I'm 1.4 kilos up from my lowest. But it's really kind of trying to dissociate myself with body weight now, which I'm doing quite well. At this point, body weight is not a variable which is too important. Don't get me wrong, it is. But in regards of a lower weight right now does not mean better. We were done digging at the start of the week. These last two refeeds I've had have been about refilling my glycogen stores, making sure I'm full. So of course I'm gonna put on weight. And it's dissociating from that mentally. Prep is not just physically hard, it's also a very mental, fatiguing game in terms of decision making, associating relationships you make with certain things such as scale weight, being conscious of drinking too much water. So procedure today, we have got 250 grams of carbohydrates, 180 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fat to play with. Now I will show you throughout the day how I'm going to space these out in relative to training. It's going to be the same old meals, but I think we're going to have a pretty juicy upper body session, I have to say. It's just pump. We really don't want to be pushing anything stupid now, but really kind of trying to deliver those carbohydrates in my system to the working muscles so they can be full. Did my check-in shots this morning as well, and I was very happy with myself actually. Cardio has been binned off this morning. Cardio got pulled. 3 steps with each meal, obviously. Lots of shots sent over to Pete today. Water is not being manipulated yet. That'll be something me and Pete talk about tomorrow. Gonna sit down and do my client check-ins because obviously usually they run over a weekend a little bit, but I will be competing, so I've said to all my clients to get check-ins done today. So sitting here with a bit of water, chilling in the morning. Don't actually have to worry about food too much today. Just do it. Yeah, life is good, people. Meal number one is in. Meal number one is simply just going to be proteins and fats. So we have got 250 grams of zero fat Greek yogurt mixed with a scoop of Perform whey protein, as well as 10 grams of dark chocolate. Macros for today are 250 grams of carbohydrates, 180 grams of proteins, and 50 grams of fats. So that is a big reduction from yesterday's 600 grams of carbs, but it's not back to digging, so happy days. This is actually a really good meal if you are in a deficit. It satisfies that dessert craving. Get yourself a good protein. Full Bore Sports, use code DREW for discount. White chocolate Perform whey goes really well with Greek yogurt as well. Standard procedure. Now we're going to eat this and go for a walk again because digestion is key. We don't want to be bloated. We don't want that stomach to be compromised at all. We've worked 25 weeks of these abs. Let's not make them distorted. Lots of water, little walk, and finish off my client check-ins. Smashed it. Tricep looking. Ooh, bash. Protein oats, baby. Just beautiful. Don't even need to stick it in the microwave. Oh yeah, and we stuck the goated Perform whey with the oats. Can't tell me that that's not PG friendly for YouTube, man. Baby. Carbohydrates never tasted so good. Cheers. Pre-gym meal as requested by Pete. 3 squares bars. Again, we're going to be carving up on these on show day. 15 grams of honey, 50 grams of oats with 10 grams of dark chocolate. That meal is 100 carbs, 20 fat, and roughly 45 protein. To be honest, we're just trying to split the protein equally throughout the day. 3 o'clock. Pre is in. Last session, baby. We've got a nice little upper body pump session, specifically ordered from Pete to be just a pump session. No David Goggins stuff here. If you're interested, I was listening to a podcast then, which was Matthew McConaughey with Lex Fridgman, which was actually very insightful. And if you're into philosophy and stoicism and all that stuff, give it a watch. I highly recommend. I'm excited for this workout, I am. In theory, since my last workout, I've had about 1,400 grams of carbohydrates since then. Yesterday was a rest day. So I should have a pretty nasty pump. So got myself stage lean, got my massive backpack, which I'm very happy with still. And yeah, ready to absolutely smash the day, people. I hope you enjoy this workout because I think it's going to be a good one. Hopefully. Let's get it. Win your day. session done and dusted. It was a very good session actually. The pump was crispy. Endorphins are actually through the roof. I've just spent about 45 minutes posing on my routine and I feel very confident on it now. And I'm sure in the moment, like last time, in the moment, whatever you do, as long as it's confident, you sound. But obviously, things aren't always going to go to plan and you have to take that into account, but you can prepare for them as much as possible. But I'm very excited, I have to say. I'm very confident of the mandatories now as well. You just got to do what you got to do, man. I couldn't help myself. You know what box that is? You know what box that is. That'll be going straight in my fridge when I get home. Straight in my fridge. Got the giggles and excited when I started picking it out, I'm telling you. Straight in the fridge. The standard post-gym meal is in 75 grams of Cocoa Pops with a scoop of whey. And then we've got 200 grams of frozen berries with another scoop of whey. It's not optimal though because it's not chicken. Shush. Nice bit of glycogen replenishment here. Again, today is only 250 grams of carbs. So that first meal was no carb, pre-meal was 100, this is around 100, last meal is gonna be around 50. But after this, I'm gonna go for a little walk, send some photos to Pete. Right, we have got to pack the tan now. So the show does not actually have tanning there. So we've had to purchase some tan for ourselves. In which we have, first of all, we've got the base coat, which is going on tomorrow night. Then we will sleep in that and destroy some bed sheets, which I need to purchase. In which we have then got also another base coat, which is darker. And then we have got the top coat, as well as some show shine, which basically makes your muscles dead shiny and nice and glittery. Just to make sure the tricep gets fully appreciated. But yeah, because I'm flying, I need to put this all into bottles basically. Travel bottles. So that is what I'm going to spend the next half an hour doing. Last meal has just gone down. Didn't bother to film it because it's basically the exact same as that first meal. Now simply, I'm going to go run myself a bath and chill out. I'm also going to paint my nails. No, not pink, clear, but in the future, I'll do pink. Basically, it's just going to stop the tan staining my fingernails, simply, so I don't have what's it fingers. And the bath, there's no reason behind it. I just want a bath, I want to chill out, fly tomorrow afternoon. And yeah, this will be the last vlog you guys see before the show day vlog, which I'm not too sure how much of it I can actually film, like I've said in the past, but we're going to try and get a good little vlog out at least of just the whole weekend. Little clips, bits and bobs, you know the vibe. One day out. It's been a dream, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, coaching and programs down below. Follow me over on Instagram, you'll get some live updates over there. I'll see you guys after show day. Peace.